Okay, hi everyone, it's Hina. In today's video, I want to start this mini series where I talk about this one kanji ki. We have a lot of vocabulary, phrases, expressions using this kanji, and I think it will be very hard if you just memorize the meaning, all of them, because they're so similar. So I want to break them down and talk about it. And I actually filmed like 9 videos for Instagram Reels to talk about these things. But then when I changed my phone, I lost all the data, which is very sad and disappointing, but it's okay. I am going to film this again because I really love the idea of this topic. So, yeah, let's get started. So ki, when you look this kanji up, it usually says it means feeling, emotions, or spirit, which are correct in some ways, but I wanted to introduce the other way of seeing this kanji. I don't know if any textbook talks about this. It's really how Japanese people feel or how I feel about this kanji or expressions using this kanji um, personally as a native speaker. Okay, so yeah, ki definitely can mean feeling, emotion, or spirit, right? But a lot of times when we actually use this kanji in a lot of expressions and vocabulary, we use it as the meaning of either internal energy or just energy in general. Okay, when I mean internal energy, it's usually your spiritual energy or your mental energy, how you feel, how you do energetically. And this background information will be useful for everything what we learn from now on for a few videos. So remember this, and then let's start with the word kimochi. When you look up the word kimochi, it says emotions or feeling, and it is. I think this is pretty accurate translations, but I wanted to talk why this word kimochi is the feeling or emotion. When we write kimochi, it looks like this. So ki is the energy, right? So we know that. And how about the mochi part? Okay, mochi is from the verb motsu, right? It means to own something or to have something or to hold something. Like I'm holding my mirror. 鏡を持っていますね。So kimochi is basically the energy that you're holding or you're owning, right? And the energy that you hold changes your moods, feelings, and emotions. And that's how we use this word kimochi as the meaning of feeling or emotions. Now, let's do next word, which is byoki. Byoki is illness, disease, sometimes sick. Basically, when you're not doing well, we use this word byoki, right? Now let's break down this word byoki. So byoki, the first kanji is yamai, right? And this kanji itself actually has the meaning of ill, blah blah blah, or illness, disease, this kind of meaning, right? And then why do we put this with ki to make this word byoki? We have this old saying in Japanese, yamai wa kikara. And what this sentence says is that when you're sick or when you're ill, it is starting from your mental energy. When you're feeling down, when you're feeling low mentally, um, your body it gets ill. Okay, so that's why we use this word byoki. And you can kind of tell from your life, like when you're in a very bad working environment, or when you are influenced by surroundings and feeling low, depressed, you start feeling very low physically as well. and it can eventually cause you um, not feeling healthy or well. So that's this byoki is about. Okay, and the next one, let's do the opposite of byoki, which is genki. When we text our friends in a long time, we just say genki. I always ask my students in my class, like, genki desu ka? Are you feeling okay? Are you doing well? Right? And we use this word a lot and a lot. But why is this kanji and this kanji are together to mean doing well? So illness was the ill energy of yours. Genki. Okay, this kanji gen means origin or resource. Right? So genki means this ki, your energy is going back to how it's supposed to be, your original and natural healthy state. So sometimes genki is translated as healthy. Yes, healthy can mean physically healthy, but also a lot of times we talk about how are you feeling, how are you doing mentally as well, or how is it going overall. Okay, so that is a genki. All right, so we started off with three words, which is kimochi, byoki, and genki. And I think now you just don't memorize the word, but you can really feel the kanji and the energy of these words, right? So hopefully this helped. And it's our first lecture on this channel, so I'm going to keep this simple. So I'm going to finish up this video, but next time we will talk about, I think I have to make maybe 2 or 3 more videos talking about this, but they're going to be not just word, but phrases or expressions. I have 気をつける、気が合う、気を使う、気が変わる、気になる、気にする。Okay, all of these phrases have this word ki, right? So it can be very difficult to just memorize all the meanings, but I will break all of them down why we translate these words in a certain way and where this phrase came from. Okay, so yeah, thank you so much for watching. And if you have any questions about any similar phrases, please leave them down in the comment section so I can make lectures about it. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. ありがとうございました。さよなら。